What's up everybody, Jacob Blank back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how I did a $22,000 deal on a manufactured home out in Mesa, Arizona. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video to see how I did this deal so it can help out you on your real estate journey. Also, if you're not already subscribed, go down below, hit the red button and subscribe to the channel. It helps me reach more people and impact more lives. So I'd really appreciate it if you go subscribe. Other than that, let's get right into the video. Alright, so this was a deal we did a couple months ago, and a couple things about this deal were really crazy, so this is going to be an interesting video. So we found this motivated seller by cold calling him, and he owns multiple rental properties, and he is losing money on tons of them. He's an older guy, and he bought these properties to fix and flip them, but he failed in the process of fix and flipping them. He has hard money loans on properties that he's been holding for a long time, losing so much money on interest every month, so he was a really distressed, tired landlord, tired flipper, tired failed flipper that needed to sell, and he just wanted to retire as well. He's tired of dealing with this and he wanted to get his money out. He's ready to take his losses and cut ties with what he's lost and just cash out and be done. So unfortunately, the guy lost about $18,000 on the deal I did with him, on the property I purchased with him, because he was paying those interest rates, those high interest rates on a hard money loan for such a long time that there was no way I was going to be able to pay him enough to break even. So he did lose a little bit of money, but I got him paid as quick as possible. So the property was completely, run down, like literally gutted, like he was trying to start the remodel but never was able to. So the property was completely gutted. There had been squatters getting in the property ever so often. He's been calling the police over and over again to get these people out of the property because they keep breaking in and sleeping there. Yes, this is crazy, right? This guy was dealing with so many headaches and so many issues. He was the perfect seller to reach and make a deal with. We knew the property was going to need a full remodel, around $20,000 to $25,000, so we took that into consideration when making our offer. The seller's asking price was $138,000 for the property. We were able to negotiate and get the property under contract for $133,000. I sent one of my acquisition managers out to the property, and he could not believe how bad the property was, in what shape it was. It was in terrible shape. The garage door was all broken. It was obvious people were breaking into the property over and over again, and he just couldn't believe it. But my acquisition manager took pictures of the property. He comes back to the office. I look at them. I'm like, oh no, we might need a price drop. I don't know if we have it low enough at 133 with the condition. So I was concerned that we were going to have trouble selling this deal. We may have locked it up too high considering the condition. But I never want to do a price drop till I blast out the deal and see the feedback I get from cash buyers and see what offers I'm getting. Because ethically, it's wrong to get a price drop before you even know where you're going to need to be, because you don't have any offers on the table. Once you have offers on the table, you'll know how low you need to price drop. But if you're price dropping just out of the blue for no reason before you even know if you need to, that is not the right thing to do. So make sure you are not doing that. We want to stay ethical. We want to do good business, help people out. So don't be doing price drops on every single deal unless you have to. There's a lot of companies out there that do price drops on every single deal. I don't believe in it. I don't think it's the right thing to do. I think that's manipulation and taking advantage of the seller. So we try to not do price drops ever. So I was really concerned we were going to have to do a price drop with this property. Fortunately though, when I blasted the deal out, I got massive interest for the property, which was super surprising. It was very surprising because there's not as many cash buyers that want to mess with manufactured homes. There's way less of a buyer pool of people interested in manufactured homes. So I was like blown away that we had this much interest on this property, with it being in such bad condition, with it clearly being in a bad area because people kept breaking in, and it being manufactured. I didn't think we were going to get this much interest. But literally the day after I sent it out, got a full price offer from one of my good buddies who helps me sell my deals. He brings a buyer in, gets me full price, and he tacks a couple $1,000s on top so he can make a quick penny for selling it to a buyer that he has, and boom, got it sold. I knew we were going to be good because I trust this guy. I've sold many deals to him, and he's resold many of my deals, and he's a very good guy, so I knew this full price offer was legit. And it was. The deal got closed way ahead of schedule. We had it set for like the 20th, and we got it closed on the 10th. And the seller was very happy with that because he just wanted to be done with this property. Like I said, he was losing money every month. So the quicker we could get it closed, the better. So we got the deal closed. There was no issues with title. There wasn't very many issues through the transaction process, nothing like this. This was a very easy deal to make $22,000. It was a great deal. So the final sale price for the property was $155,000. I had it at $133,000. I made $22,000 on the deal. My acquisition manager that got the deal got paid his $2,200 check, and he was super happy because he got paid super fast. He locked up the deal and got paid like 10 days later, so he was super ecstatic about that. So overall, great deal. Got to work with great people. My buddy that sells a lot of my deals, seller, was able to help the seller out, get rid of this headache, get rid of the problem. My acquisition manager made a check, and everyone's happy. Relationships in real estate are so important. That's how you make your money, and that's what you need. So make sure you're building strong relationships and networking as you're doing the real estate business. And just to point out on this deal how important relationships are, like I told you in the beginning of this video, the seller has multiple other properties that he was trying to fix and flip that he has like tenants in now that are a mess. He's losing money. He wants to get rid of them. So we are negotiating, building more rapport with the seller, and trying to get him to do another deal with us on one of the other properties. So this one seller might turn into 3 deals. We already got paid $22,000 on one deal, right? And now we're trying to lock up 2 more deals from the seller, and I think we're gonna be able to. I just keep telling the seller, you know, I got you paid before, I got you paid quick and easy before, I'm gonna do it again. Let's agree on this price and let's get the process started. So I'm trying to get the seller to get the process started on these 2 other properties. So in the near future, you may see another video come out where I'm like, I locked up 2 more deals from the same seller. So look out for that because I'm hunting. I'm hunting to lock up these 2 more deals from this seller. I'm doing whatever I can too. He knows I'm gonna get him paid. It's just a matter of agreeing on a price now for these 2 properties. The guy's good at negotiating. It was tough to get him down from 138 to 133, and the reason why it was so hard to negotiate down with this seller is because he's already lost so much money. He's in a bind. He's in a terrible position on these properties. He's over leveraged on these properties, and so when you're over leveraged, when you've already lost money, you're looking at every penny so much more than if you didn't lose any money, right? If you weren't negative, you wouldn't be as worried about the dollar amount, right? You'd think my product, my service, my company is worth more in value than the dollar amount. But when you're already negative, it's not like that. So that's why it's so hard to negotiate with people like this when they're losing, because they're looking at every single dollar so close. And to give you guys one more tip before I end the video off, this guy has multiple properties, right? So what list am I marketing to? I'm marketing to the absentee owner list. And it's a very important list to be marketing to because they can be tired landlords, they can have vacant properties, they have properties that they don't need or use that they're paying taxes on that they want to get rid of. So overall, this niche list of vacant or absentee owners is a great list to be marketing to. Yes, is there a lot of competition on those lists, on the vacant list and the absentee owner list? Yes, there is more competition because everyone knows that's a good list to target. But you still should be targeting it, right? I told you guys in past videos, I target broad data of like 5 years plus residents for my whole county, but then I also hit all the niches. You want to be hitting all the niches so that way you're competing with all the competition as well on that to dominate your market. So make sure you're going after that absentee owner and vacant list. But other than that, if you like this video, make sure you go down below, hit the like button. Also, please subscribe to the channel, go down below, hit the red button and subscribe. It helps me reach more people and impact more lives. So I'd really appreciate it if you go subscribe. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Peace.